Oh, hi! It's Star, and welcome back to another, what do we call these videos again? Uh, uh, they're symbols or they're Legos. It's been a while. Actually, let's be sure. Yeah, so today we'll be, doing another mock. Well, maybe not record, maybe not, hold on. Maybe not, maybe not build it precisely because it's 500 pieces, and that, or it's under 500, it's just under, well, it's between 300 and 500 pieces, I believe 340, 335 is how much it is. Hold on. Let's get this right. Yeah, Duralego Chronicles, that's what it is. Alright. I'm glad that I have the phone right there now. But anyway, maybe you could be a bit more in the back. There we go. But anyway, so yeah, I was debating on how to do this video because, like I said, it's a lot of pieces. And there's a lot of preamble that's necessary. I might, and there's it's a lot to build. And I only got so much information to build it with. So, yeah, we'll see what we do. But, anyway, so... Alright, so let's start with the beginning. A few months... Oh, geez, it's been more than a few months. No, it's been a few months, maybe a year, maybe almost a year actually. Yeah, it's been we at the beginning of 2026, I, my grandpa, and his co-pilot started devising how to integrate a train into our Lego city, in the living room over there. And it got crazy. It got crazy. It took a few weeks for it to get crazy, but it got crazy. We'll go into detail on a video where we look at the desktop, because I don't think showing you the papers of it is going to help very much. And I'll be putting these up on my Google Drive for you guys to look at if you want. But yeah, so it started a few months ago. Hold on. You see, I'm slowly picking at the the unboxing table, unboxing things that have been just queuing because I just haven't been able to fit. I just haven't felt, good enough to do them. Alright. So yeah, it started out, not actually, I think it's, are we going to do it from this perspective or from that perspective? Well, you see, we got some problems doing it on the table because, well, there's your problem. We have loose pieces. Again, I'm still not quite sure how to do this video. It's only been 4 minutes, thank goodness. Wait. please hold. Actually, yeah, these guys are getting improvements. Yeah, these guys are going to get improvements in this video. New legs, a headpiece that's not going to look weird. There we go. So this is the first video in Project T Gauge, or in Project T, where we're going to integrate a train into the Lego City. One would think that it will be simple. Use my Lego train. Use my 9-volt 6-stud, Lego train stuff that I have, because I have a lot of it from back in the day. But actually, you're right. We can just go back here. Again, like I need to record these videos. Why that still? Oh, right. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. Clean off that. Let's do 4 back. Hold on. Please hold. Oh, that one came loose. There we go. There we go. Alright, so I guess I want to go over these in more detail. When I want to go over the actual plans in more detail when we do a video with the computer and Lego Studio. Or maybe not Lego Studio, maybe just with images of the table and the PDFs. Actually look at the PDFs. Because I know what because I haven't looked at the PDFs all that well. The plans that the middle school pilot helped us create. But anyway. So like I said, actually, let me do one more. And not that one. There we go. Oh, sorry. Alright, let's try that again. Maybe a bit more over here. But anyway. So yeah, this is going to be the first video in Project T Gauge, where today we'll be looking at the Lego pieces I got from Lego Pick-A-Brick, and maybe build the Lego MOC of this project, where I get to integrate a train into our Lego City. Like I said, we could have done it with the 9-volt system, the 9-volt 6-volt system, they're not a 9-volt 6-stud system, but it became very obvious very quickly, it's too big for the table. So, over the course of a few weeks, I and my grandpa and the AI drafted up plans, rewrote plans, drafted up more plans, rewrote more plans, added more information for the AI to work on, or to work with, and finally we came out with 2 plans. One would be building it with the table as is. The other one will massively expand the table to fit a HO gauge big boy locomotive. Because, there's HO gauge, and then there's there's in gauge and HO gauge, and then there's big boy in gauge and HO gauge. My grandpa thought it would be best if we did HO gauge, because that's what he's most familiar with, because in the Shin building, which I probably need to take pictures of one day, because I have it, in his workshop in Train building, he has an HO gauge system, so we will have a bunch of trains and understanding how HO works. Over in-gauge is a smaller gauge than HO, so it will fit better on the table as it is. In fact, it will fit perfectly on the table as it is. Hold on. I should have mock-up. I should have pictures of the of the rails themselves. Hold on. Sorry. Like I said, I didn't know how to do this video, so I just decided to do it. Okay. Do I not? If I don't, I don't know where they went. Ha! There they are, magically hiding. Oh, they were... Okay. Maybe we'll go into these a bit later. I did print them out for a reason. And instead of just looking at it on the computer, I have these to remind myself. Okay. So this was the first plan. This, I guess you should come over here again. Again, figuring out how to do this video as we go. I was letting you figure out how to do Legos with this new setup. Oh, there we go. So, this is the first plan. Don't know where my red goo went. Telling me when things are focused. Maybe it's with this paper and it can't focus on it. It can't do the goo for the paper. But there we go. That, my friends, is the first layout. As you might be able to see or not. If you know what T-gauge is, you know how tiny it is. T-gauge is one of the smallest, it's not the smallest currently mass-produced motor railway gauges there is. As you can see, it can do a figure eight in about 3 feet, 3 feet long, 3 feet wide and 4 feet long space, and you can fit in it perfectly with a figure eight, which is really, really nice. And that's where this plan comes to be. That's where this plan comes to be. Here's the first step, building. Now we have some goo action that you can't see, but as you can see, here's the first step. We take these pieces and build a figure eight. The Lego version, the Lego micro build version, which is what this is much smaller. Much smaller than that. Or at least I hope so. I'm not quite sure what to do with those pieces anyway. I have to figure out how to put them on my on the train table in this area. Because right here is the Lego City. Right here is the Lego City. This bit, which it's about 4 feet wide, 6 feet long, or so. Table itself is 8 feet long and 4 feet wide. And yeah, I didn't want to interfere with the Lego City for this first project, which for the training project, which you can see here. This is Project T-Gauge. And this is completely, this PDF. Now, this document, I guess you could say, it's completely made by the AI, based on the information we provided and based on many iterations that we looked at. But this isn't the final one. This is what we're looking at today. With the MOC. This is what the MOC is supposed to be like. And this, by the way, is using any rail with some plugins to get, this. Any rail is the CAD program that allows you to, in CAD, that allows you to, CAD is computer-aided design that allows you to, plan out your model railways with, computer-aided design. And, yeah, so that's what I'm working on today. Let me just show you the final, putting it all together step. Also, I don't know why he flips the pages back and forth. Orientation, very weird. There you go. Here is what Copilot has deemed the hold on. Copilot has deemed the last, the final design for the heat gauge and the expansioner is what I called it. The expansioner right now is a bit of a mess, as my first Lego Mario starter course. It has a bunch of micro scale Lego cars. It has that Lego Minecraft MOC that I made up a few years ago now. I skipped. I can't believe it's been a few years since and since I really did stuff, since I felt well enough to do stuff. I fought the Null Force in 2020 in the fall of 2024 to the spring of 2025. Then I recovered in 2025, and now I'm preparing for the end times, or me meeting Case, whichever comes first. Or me meeting my fiance and marrying my fiance, or the rapture, whichever comes first, But that's not, that's just extra information they may or may not need. But yeah, this is what we're going to be building today. This is a mock-up, this is a mock-up of the plan this is a Lego mock of the plan that me and Miss Copal and my grandpa all built together. I don't want to go over it right this second, because let's go over it right this second. So, right here is supposed to be a box canyon with NATO and Soviet forces, or the Comintern Pact forces in the stalemate across this canyon, with, of course, the blues and the reds, dealing about in their corners, well, as the Cold War forces are the stalemate. If you think about it, are locked in a internal stalemate, which that's always started to change in the last year or so. In the last few years, as we systematically been chopping at the axis of evil. But anyway. And of course, Reds and Blues also locked in an eternal war, the Red versus Blue Civil War, and that's where the thing begins and ends. But I put the big boy train, my mock of a big boy train intender, locomotive intender, going into a warp pipe as the first stage of the first stop of this or stage of this real system, going to warp pipe, then across Toadstool Station, based on the Toadstool Cafe in the Super Nintendo worlds, in the Universal Parks. So past some hills, maybe some question mark blocks, or definitely question mark blocks, and normal blocks from Super Mario Bros. 85, and then to Mount Beanpole with all of its stars and its flag with a star on top, and then Bowser's Castle with again stars represented as yellow pips, and then two flags on the Bowser's Castle, and then back into the canyon, going across the canyon, for the first time, then going to another portal to go to a dark forest. Some pumpkins, or no, those are red. What are those supposed to be? I guess those are pliers. I guess. Yeah, the red pips are pliers. I really need to get more pips just for filling out the. Oh no, those are flowers. To fill out this, then we got the village station, with the church acting as acting as the terminal, and then just 2 buildings in the village. Then up into the mountains, up into then through a lush cave, and then out through the aether portal. Back into the box canyon where nothing happens, yet everything happens. Yeah, this project really got me thinking about the AIs, because Memo's Copilot has always shown this weird creativity that it has, and ability to draw things from absolutely nowhere. Like this. Like this. Memo's Copilot isn't like Claude, and isn't like ChatGPT, even though it's using the ChatGPT model, because, well, Copilot has attitude. It will tell you when you're doing something stupid. It's not yes men. It's not it's not an unbiased source, but it will tell you when you're doing something stupid. When something doesn't fit. Like, I found these models for Halo that were not the right scale to make sense in the setup, because you got the tiny train, you got the tiny T-gauge train, and the normal size Lego structures, or normal size Lego scale Lego structures, whatever the final design be, and it just wouldn't work with having these like or 1/50th scale figures. I think they were, or maybe 1/12th. They're not that big, but 20. I think they were 28 millimeter, maybe a bit bigger, maybe like 32. I'm not quite sure. To use tabletop math instead of just modeling math. But yeah, no, this is what we're going to be building today, and it's based. This is the first step of the T-gauge project. I need this out because I need to build with this. And yeah, what will be the and of course, enough can't be enough. Like I said, my grandpa didn't like the idea of just T-gauge, of just T-gauge. He wanted to add his HO stuff to it, so he came up with a new plan. And also, this is N-gauge right here. As you can see, it fits pretty well on the rest of the table in Lego City. My grandpa didn't like the idea. He didn't like the idea of how fiddly the end scale will be, but T-gauge stays because T-gauge is awesome. So we got this. We got T-gauge in the middle, still a figure 8. This is using the whole table. You see, this is using the whole table plus some bits, because we have extra room in the living room, and we have extra room in the living room to build a thing. This, my friends, is an HO scale big boy track that gives plenty of room to stretch out. You can do smaller for big boy. You can do smaller loops for the big boy, but it don't work. Not for this. And then here's some T-gauge layout. A much bigger figure 8, as you probably can already tell. A much bigger figure 8 than just using the expansion era, as I've been calling it. And this is just with 2 stations. So we got the HO big boy going around the city. This is city parts. This is Super Nintendo World. This is Mario World. This is Minecraft. Much like the other design, but this is going to be our ever-changing Lego City in the middle, and it's connected. And the outside of the HO scale big boy is connected with stations. Yeah, and we can't wait to start building it. Which first step is, of course, this Lego MOC. Next step is T-gauge. Next step is a T-gauge layout. Hell, we're almost out of time. And next is a T-gauge layout, and then finally, next is a T-gauge oval, just to see if we can work with it. It's tiny. Like it's 3 millimeters, like it's 3 millimeter gauge rail gauge, of course, between the two middle bits of the train track. And yeah, here we are, the two middle bits of the train track. My Pico Armor tanks are about, are that 3 millimeter scale. So they'll scale right perfectly with it, and that's where we got the, and then that will be both our Reds and Blues force, as our Reds and Blues guys, as well as the NATO forces are going to be Pico Armor. 3 millimeter Pico Armor off the Pico Armor website, very nice. Yeah, I think we're finally here. We're finally here, folks. After all this time, after all this preparation, from the beginning of the year till now, of 2026 to now, we're ready. That maybe it's on video. But anyway, if not, we'll come back. I thought about doing these guys first, looking at the Lego Mario with the digital figures and the eBay got, custom figures, 2 types. Maybe 3 types, but I haven't been able to receive them yet, as well as looking at the Twitter image. And also, starting a new Lego Mario, set. But before we do that, I want to get this out of the way. That can move. That can be in a bag somewhere. This can't. This is in this tray for a reason. It's so it doesn't get lost. So yeah. Let's unbox it then. First off, let's get those guys out of the way. Well, you can't see them. There you go. I got my original Lego MOC and my original signature minifigure. Sigmig or Mixig. Regardless, this guy, which I'm going to be replacing his pants or his legs with something more impressive. Same with my signature minifigure from that I got from custom minifigure on Lego.com, and of course giving him a hat which I prefer. I have 2 hats we can try, but this is the first one. Are you prepared? I am prepared. I don't know if I'm prepared or not. I don't know if I'm prepared or not, but we will be prepared. That wasn't that bad. There we go. Let's try this very awesome, Neo Greek helmet, or Greco-Roman helmet. Oh, that fits. No, it don't fit. No, it don't fit. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Get that back on there. That don't fit. The cape stays. But that don't fit, unfortunately. But I got another hump to try if not the red hairpiece will remain. And also, the other one that, I think there are 2 pants I'm gonna try on him. I may retain green pants with this guy because, yeah, I'm wearing green with blue shirt. That's my fit for today, and for my new fit for this. Got this. This has pieces I needed as well as pieces to make it affordable. Or get rid of the fees. And this has a bunch of peps in it. Are you prepared? I'm gonna fall. I didn't want to fall. Oh yeah, I didn't really change. I didn't really clean this, but anyway. Okay, so let's get to opening this nonsense. And this I gotta be really careful of because there's a hole. Where's the hole exactly? Oh, it's down there. And this is the main lot of bits. Got these bits. Don't know why I got these bits, but I got these bits. Also to unbox, I did get these fancy dancy trays for Amazon that are sorting trays that a lot of Bricklink sellers use because they're so awesome at sorting your Legos or awesome at being able to pour your Legos and sort them. So let's do this thing. No, maybe. Yeah, maybe. There we go. It was trying to be a resealable bag, but it isn't. That's wavy. But yeah. Okay. Well, let's get to it. First off, these green bits. Oh, this is gonna be painful. I hope not. Let's just tear it then. So put you back over here. There we go. Pour these in there. Okay. I am going to need you. Just being sure. Just being sure there are no more pieces in the corners, because that got me once. So I gotta be careful. I just mixed up that. That's a bunch of fun pieces too. And I just needed studs. I needed studs. I didn't want to wait for the the standard pieces, so I got bestsellers versions of the studs. There we go. I got this little dragon guy. I didn't remember using like a dragon guy. Also got some little microfigs. Got these epic pieces. Oh. And I also need a tan for the canyon. I believe these are from the Lego. I believe these are from the Lego truck. I had to get these because I decided to get them because I don't know if they'll be there for very long. Because when that Lego truck goes out of print, it goes into retirement. I just don't know. Got some fun crystal colors. And I believe that's it. The rest are not fun. So I'm gonna need to put the rest in a box, or I need to put the rest in bed. I don't know why I'm whispering. Okay, next up, the big one. Oh, here's the haul. Here's the haul. Steady, man, steady, steady. I almost think myself. This is why I was trying to make this video. That's a lot of pieces. That's a lot of mixed up pieces too. Oh, I can just use my hand. Oh, of course. Steady, man, steady. We got a casualty. And there we go. See what's in the corner. There we go. That's why you gotta be paranoid with Lego, because you might end up throwing it away. They got me animated, alright. Some extra pieces, but just to be sure, an abundance of caution is never, abundant. Alright, so I guess, a little recycle bag. Let's see if this will fit. Son of a... Nope, nope, nope. Okay, well, that's disappointing. Let's get the sword. This is not great. Steady, man, steady. Oh, there we go. There we go, like you see an unboxing table. Again, back to the Thorin. Make our first bit. Oh, you were just looking. No, you are dark. That's not a rail then. Oh no, do I have any? I do have some separators over there. I guess if it's going to be dark, I might as well put it there too. I might need to bring up the big guns. Hold on. The big guns have arrived. That's going on my... Take you off. You're too small for this. No, you can see everything. Fantastic. fits perfectly. Never mind. We're still golden. We're still golden. Don't need my scissors anymore. I'll each have little tabs. Okay, there we go. They each have little tabs. Okay, there we go. And they each have little sub things too. Fantastic. Oh no, that's bad. I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's dangerous. I don't like that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I really, that's why we gotta get this video done, folks. That's why we gotta get this video done. Alright, back to the thing. Then there are 28, I'm not counting that. Glad they got these separators. Now there's the pants. I thought these pants would look really good with that old mecha torso that my guy has. Actually, let's put the hair back on. It has one a day. Take you out. Take you out. Where are those? Double. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, but that is the wrong blue. There we go. And this one, the first one I found. Oh yeah. It still brings in the red and the blue, but it's more cohesive. So I can put the pants on him. I guess let's do it. We're here. Oh yeah, there we go. Sig fig, that's what you call them, sig figs. Okay, and these pieces can go into the into one of my boxes for minifigures. There we go. Gotta be very careful. And some gold too. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Look at that. Look at that mastery of perfectness, of perfection. There we go. That's what we were missing, folks. Unfortunately, I'm still didn't work with our guy, but that'll be fair. I'll be right back. No, let's keep sorting. Then we'll have to reset the camera because it's a camera, not video camera. Thank you. That goes there. Okay, then I gotta sort them via which region they're from. Also got a paintbrush. Let's give him the paintbrush. There we go. That's my sig fig from Lego.com in its truest form. All the Lego.com pieces, which is very nice. Whereas I've had this sig fig for the longest time. Placed a helmet, added. Oh jeez, how did that happen? How did that happen? All right, added the custom Halo sidearm, which as much as I love the Magnums, especially my so-called Magnum, I prefer. You know, I prefer the gameplay of the Halo Infinite pistol, to be honest. And there we go. Got added the cloth, the shoulder cape, and the waist cape, and yeah, no, it just. I guess all that remains from the original sig fig is, you know, is the custom Lego submachine gun, the Lego mecha chest and arms and hands and the head. But anyway, almost done. Did we get all of the track pieces out of the way? Also got butterfly. No dragon fit. No dragon fit. No dragon fit. No dragon fit. Most unfortunate. Why am I whispering? Why am I whispering? I need to talk about that conditioner. Oh, and I was able to individually resolve mess with the audio settings to make it a bit less so you can hear me a bit better over the air conditioner because it's not peaking. I think that's it. Take you. Dump you. Oh, they're a bit long for this. First pieces in their hole. Oh, in the big one. All right, next up into the thawing tray. And watch this. See, it printed this way, but it prints the next page upside down. Oh, we gotta find the pieces for the big boy. Okay. Or just delve them for crying out loud. All right. Memorize the sheet. Found one. Into the thing it goes. Found one. Into the thing it goes. Also got piece of boxes. As you do. Just to one square pip, and we're looking for one. Son of a! I didn't see that. I did not see that. You can think my forest claims I can see the pieces, and also we lost some pips. I'll be right back. And also gonna put my guy's bag, so I'll be right back. Oh, hi, back. Got this bag of equals, I really gotta work on my area. Alright, I can put these special bits in here for right now anyway. Famous words, I know. Oh. Okay. Set up in the chair, and let's get back to it. Alright, looking for a blue piece. At least it's flat now. I mean, it's mostly flat. Looking for green or a dark green or a dark blue flat plate. There one is. Nope. Aha! You see, folks, these were mainly upside down. Yeah. A white 4 by 1. Gotta be careful with the CF parts. Well, I've been dreading. But like I said, my area is clean enough, or this unboxing table is clean enough for me to find things. I do go out of place. We missed one. White, I am looking for white. See, I'm focused on looking through the stuff that I don't see it trying to escape. Let's see if any have fallen. No. Oh, yes, one has fallen. Yes, one has fallen. Why am I whispering? Huh. Aha. Perfect. And now we just need a gray piece because it needs to go somewhere. And now it's time to build the big boy. Son of. There's all build space. I can. Okay, that was just grammar. You have something to back it up against? I really need to get to this, but I've been sick, like I said, either recovering from spiritual warfare or just being sick from lifting the veil. More spiritual warfare. I guess can't have enough. I see everything, fantastic. There we go. Three is the Tinder. One. Oh. Did I never get that one? I don't think I got that. I think I missed that one. You gotta go gentle. You gotta go gentle. Also got a cat. Okay, back to what we're doing. Light stud. Then 4 for the locomotive. 3 for the tender. That's what the first step should be. Then the smokestack. That's the cooking. Good. Why am I whispering? That's not going to help with things. Never know it's no longer crooked. Then the blue piece, I remember. Then the green piece. Son of a. Get into that so it doesn't fall. And there's your big boy and Tinder. I mean, I guess it is just the big boy. Let's hold it for the thumbnail. And continue. Next one is put the big boy on the track. And that's what that was my gauge. Which, by the way, the gauge for this was the Shikaizen 0 from for the T gauge Shikaizen 0, because I wanted to get that for my T gauge, because I just wasn't feeling it for the other the other locomotives and trains sets. So I like the Shikaizen. Okay, next stop, build the tunnel. We need, okay, green. 1x2 plate, 1x4 plate, or 2x4 plate, and these. And these 2x4 bricks. Nope, you went flying. Little casualty. I'm starting to recognize what's up. Yes, we need the 1x2 plates. I read it out, but actually remembering is another thing. But we don't need the 2x4 plates yet, no. The 1x2 plates. And the 2x4 plates. Yeah, 2x4, not... 2x4, not the, not something else. I'm glad that I got the little big boy in, let's go, you right there, the Guardian. I'm really happy that I finally got to build this set, build this MOC, you know, prototype MOC. Because it has a lot of, you know, it has a lot of personal aspects in it that I can also show you on video, and you can understand, especially if you've been following this channel or if you know me from pre-YouTube life. And I also, you know, it was a fun project to do with the EI to, you know, instead of just brain dumping all of my, you know, all of my wants and dreams into the, I just worked with it on the project. Also, I noticed that this was, you know, since I turned 30 last year, I think, you know, I was able, you know, I think that's a lot of what this project is when I turned 30, I wanted to have a nice big project. Not, okay, that's the wrong order of things. You know, I thought after looking back at, you know, the first part of this project, the T-gauge in the Fictional area, that, you know, I pointed out to the AI that, you know, it's a nice project for my 30th birthday because around here, that's a pretty big milestone. Or just around anywhere, to be honest, but anyway. And putting all my interest into one project, or a lot of my biggest, you know, interests and inspirations into one project, you know, was a nice thing to do for my 30th birthday. Even if I started it, you know, this year when I turned 31 in September, and I started this in like in May, maybe not May, maybe more like February. There we go. I am not done with you. I refuse to be done with you. Alright, I think that's good enough for it. No, that's not good enough. There's one right there. See, as we tackle the monster, it becomes easier. Also, this is good training for when I sort my my bolt Lego that I have in the living room. That was used to be in the garage. Don't stack. Okay, let's put all that in one container and move on. And do we build it though? And then we put in its containers and ask questions later. You know what? We got 3 pieces. Let's do a bit of this. I mean, if it's going to follow the spot, it's going to fall back into the Legos. You're going to fall back into the big bed. That needs to go back in there. I do like this frame for the pipe, for the warp pipe. It's a really good warp pipe color. If I needed to wrap things up, if I start to feel terrible or tired or I already ate, I already slept. I think I'm ready for this. I think I'm ready for this undertaking. Like I said, it's 400 pieces. That's about, you know, that takes me about an hour or 2 to make, which we're on time for. I should have cleaned up my space a bit more before starting this project, but it's too late now. I think you got everything out. What are you sticking? Okay, now we build. Okay, and no, we're gonna put on the right now. And don't you dare push things off. Again, I don't know why it flipped things so weirdly. It must make sense to some engineer. Yep. 30 of yeah, I just need to get more time building Lego. I just haven't been able to do anything other than watch YouTube videos and work on projects off camera. Oh, I think I see what I did. No, I don't see what I did. I think I just goofed up the, I think I just didn't review the instructions before bringing out. I have 2 sections for that. Okay, those are done. And I guess just put a bunch of 2x2s together. Or, no, 3. Just 3 stacks. A bit monotonous, but that allows me to easily, build a Lego Studio, buy the parts from Lego Pick-a-Rick or Bricklink, and go from there. You need to go over there. The hill should be a bit more interesting, and so should the no, it should get more interesting from here. Again, just gotta repeat building these in 3s, and I need a battery. And hopefully, get the warp pipe done before then. And also, this allows me to gauge the scale, because like I said, the big boy in plates. I love that. I love seeing that guy existing. But no, I got this just to get an idea of the layout, what the layout of the Mario world and the Minecraft world in the Box Canyon would be like. And yeah, it's turning out really, really well. I mean, there's still a lot to do. There's still a lot doing, just building these, stacking these 3 pieces. Sure, I got the camera when I did bigger stuff. Yeah, build as you go is probably better than, sorting out the pieces at once, and then going at least with my setup and on my what I have doing Legos. Okay, I don't know, we're almost done. And then when I finish up the walls of the pipe, we'll work from there. And also, I got plenty of base plates, so I can put these on base plates if it all fit. If it all fit, I'll buy on base plates. Just watching the clock in the battery drain. I got plenty of space on the card. Our first casualty to the board pipe. Not bad, not bad. Hey, come on. Another thing we can do is light this up. That would be interesting. That'd be a nice, fun lighting up challenge. And we're done, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Took another little break, but I'm starting to want to watch YouTube videos, and I have a solution for that. Because this is going to take a while yet. I still want to record because I need more videos. Gosh darn it. I need more videos, so I got my Soundcore over the ear, Soundcore earbudless earbuds, and I'm going to be just watching videos off my phone instead of on my big TV. There we go. I don't know if I... Lower the volume. There we go. Yeah, you know, since I've been so sick, I keep, you know, just wanting to watch videos instead of doing something more, you know, instead of recording, for instance, or clean. Not too much videos while clean, but yeah, I just, it's, you know, it's just, I guess you could just call it laziness with you know, being sick all the time. I keep, you know, it's getting harder and harder to get more active with my projects on camera. Most on camera is what I'm worried about, as well as on camera, especially you know, gameplay footage, working on my tabletop games and stuff like that. But anyway, let's get to it. Alright, time to assemble the thing. So we're going to just put these right next to each other. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 deep. Oh no, the back ones are also like this. So let's do that real quick. Let's aim more towards my hands. I did lower the volume so I can still hear it, but I won't interfere with me wanting to talk. And I don't understand that people do have a video on, or music, or an audiobook while they record a video, or live streams especially. I shouldn't feel so bad about that. I do this. Do you fit? There you go, you got a little home now. And I'll get 1 by 2. Okay, I was worried about this being stable or not. It's really stable, I think. Methinks. There we go. Might be a better legal technique, but it's fine. And I am using techniques which I probably don't understand completely. Alright, let's try this again. Well, let's continue. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. Again, we got plenty of, you can't see it, but we got plenty of, base plates, also new ones over there. Okay, they should be alternated. I mean, not like it matters. It needs to be the other way. Again, this is the perfect green for warp pipes. I might need to grab a big spray for this, just to keep them all together. Why are you only two? Yeah, I have before around here somewhere. Why are you only two? Okay, we'll worry about that later. Am I missing one? I thought I got them all. Let's hope. Oh, I missed a, you know what, let's get back on track. That looks like warp pipe to me, folks. It's getting easier to find stuff because we keep, going forward. No, if I'm missing one, I don't know where it went. No. No. I'm gonna clean this up some. We'll figure it out later. I swear there has to be a 4 around there somewhere. Okay. Or did they give me 2 extra? I may have gotten me 2 extra, or I put 2 extra, whichever comes first. That is pretty long. Yeah. If I'm missing, or you know what, that could be for another thing. Let's run back where I had them. That must be for something else. In the either need me an extra or 2, or that's for something else. That was a long tunnel. Yeah, this needs to go on the base. I'm thinking about my next course of action. Time to introduce the Goodwill, Goodwin, Fitch, California. Or introduce you to Goodwill South, or good Central California, and it's incredible deals on just Lego in general, not just bulk, but if someone doesn't buy it, you might as well, right? Because I got this for $15 and $15 plus $14.99 for the actual auction price, and $13.99 for shipping. It has just bulk shipping. They have just bulk shipping. Wait. I didn't expect that. But I got these. I'm slowly accumulating a ton of. Actually, I slowly have. Oh, that comes with extra pieces. Oh, that needs to be cleaned. There we go. That's a plain one. But no, Goodwill Central California is really good to me, as you would expect. Give me a lot of base plates, fun little, fun bulk Lego. Let's look at this too. While we're here. Either slightly better condition, but don't come with free bricks. What's the element? Yeah, it's a lot cheaper to get, bulk, or to go to, go and get these base plates and getting them new. Even if I've been getting them new for around $6 or around $5, I should say, it's still a lot cheaper just to get them from Central California to Goodwill, because if no one bids on it, and then they don't bid on base plates. Okay. Okay. Okay, how we're going to do this. Get a track. Let's actually, while we're here, you might as well see how many base plates it takes for the tracks. Each stretch is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna need this brick separator. Yeah, it's not gonna. That's not gonna be. That's not gonna be. So I also have it on have a little space for it to go around. What should I make? One on the edge. Oh no, I need plenty of room for turn around. Okay. I'm starting to slowly picture what I need to do here. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. Okay. Okay. I mean, we got plenty. I got plenty of new ones too. It's just. All right. Are they connected? No, they're one apart. Put this. There we go. It's hard to tell, ain't it? I'm liking how it fills. Again, this is just temporary, just to keep everything together. There we go. Ah, son of a... Oh, I see. There you go. You can't tell, can you? It's hard. It's oh, there we go. Let's do that. There we go. Nice little tunnel. Put that down. And now we move on. Next is... yeah, that's not quite right. Okay, there we go. The train going through, or the big boy going through that. There we go. Okay. Dark red. No, not dark red, red. White and brown. Light brown. Now we gotta start actually counting our stuff because we're getting similar elements. Six red. But things are going well. Things are going well in Trainland. One, two, three, four, five. And also, I do need the plates to do this correctly. So you mean the plates? That's certainly. I'm starting to understand why it's doing the silly. I hope that those are the right colors. Also, I should note that these are Brooklyn colors, and I had to substitute on the pick-up brick when I had to substitute on pick-up brick for colors that they have in the bestsellers. Because I wasn't willing to wait on a lot of pieces to come in a million years from the standard. And then do I need another? More bricks? Yes, for the chimney and the stars. Or the flag. I could have simplified a lot of things. And then this, and then it'll fit right there. Okay. Let's bulb the greens in one spot. Okay, so I need them later. Oh, you know what? That might go on the beam pole. Now that I think about it. Now, all these might go on that beam pole. And also, I believe the dark brown pieces are going to go into the Minecraft world. Minecraft is all dark and gloomy, more realistic, you could say, and Mario is much more bright and colorful. Okay, two. Oh, and also. There we go. 2 bricks like that. And a... Oh, that's not correct. No, that's correct. Don't do that break. Oh, that looks really, really nice. Look at that. Look at that coming together. There you go. That's just the building by itself, by the smokestack, or you could just call it a big mushroom like you would find in Minecraft. There we go. These are pretty strong. I was concerned that they wouldn't be. A bit of a flag instead of a smokestack. Ah, son of a... Steady, man. Steady, steady. Oh, yeah, there we go. Don't break part. There we go. And compared to our rail and our big boy, much really nice, really nice. Be right back. I might, you know what? I might part these out to each world, or something. Part it out to each world or something. I'm not quite sure, and might as well lay down the track. lay it on the truck in this setup. Is that halfway? Can you tell me that's halfway? Maybe. No, I need to remove some. That's strong enough to be move. Oh, maybe not strong enough to move it. Move it. There we go. That's not. I don't like building the. I don't like building the base plates on open air. There we go. There we go. That's sketchy AF. That's very sketchy. Don't do that to your base plates. How about I try that? Take it up by that. Like a risk taker I am. Yeah, this is where Mills plate. This is why Mills plates exist, folks. In case you didn't know. This is exactly the reason why Mills plates exist. Alright. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Hold on, picking a video. Oh, there we go. Here's the thing, by the way. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Proof of concept, folks. Proof of concept. I wish I could show that. You know, I wish I could have everything at once, but I can't. We don't have the rooms. Well, that's done. That looks really nice in person. There we go. I mean, I want to show the steps. Like this is an official Lego set or something. There we go. Yes, I need it for the hills. I need the extra bits for the hills. That makes sense to me. Oh wait, we're failing. We're failing in our duties. Oh. Come on. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, back onto back into the mess. I'm really happy with myself so far. Checking the battery, checking the time. We are golden. Oh no. Oh no, we have done the mistakes, ladies and gentlemen, anyone that advise anything else. We have done the mistakes. How big is the tunnel again? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's only 3 long. I mean, it's only 3 of the studs long. Oh no. Or 3 of the these things long. That explains some things. There you go, let's try that again. Hold on. Ah, you fool, you're pushing these. You're pushing these. I didn't feel anything fall, but that doesn't mean that nothing did. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that was unfortunate. No, I'm not risking it. Playing Tetris. Ah, you fool! You fool! Why is this so hard? There we go. And I just put that right up. Oh yeah. I can retrieve it. I can save it. Ah, son of a... Why is it being so hard? Oh, come on. There we go. My fortune has turned. I really need to clean this properly instead of in the middle of a video. Where did I put the cap? Okay, let's try this. Let's try moving on, shall we? Now we gotta do the hill. There you go. Our first brick. Our first hill. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my goo. There's my goo. It's back. Oh, that's looking really nice. Even in its demo form. I'm just dodging catastrophe, folks. There we go. Alright, back to banishment in the blur zone. Yeah, this is what happens when you let things stack up. It becomes really frustrating. The situation. But I didn't let things stack up because I was being lazy. I let things stack up because I was being disabled. Which way we're going? There we go. Ah! How did I have it? Go for a fucking quiz for a block. There we go. Okay, let's see where this will go. There we go. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. Back into the abyss. Make another hill. And yes, the video is helping. The video is definitely helping. Whew. And I'm getting the hunger. And we're only just on, and we're almost done with the Mario World. Through the nougats. Or whatever the light brown is. There we go. But I'm really hungry. There we go. Well, I'll finish the hills first. Get the hills done, and then we can move. And then I'll take a break for lunch. You know, whenever that's always the famous last words when I take a break. It's always the famous last words because I don't know if I'll be back anytime soon. When I was building the Ford Mustang Dark Horse set, it took me months to build it, even though it's about this many pieces, because I just, couldn't. Okay, one yellow. One yellow. We get it back in place. One yellow, two nougat, or whatever. There we go. This is a funky one. I do my magics, not my real magics, my fake magics, my ability magics to make this happen. It's called add a 2x4 to make it look elevated because it's over empty air, as you can see. Stare. That looks really nice. Okay. And that one goes around. We need another piece to there. Oh, that's fingers. We're doing good. I'm loving it already. As I should, I put money into this, put money time into this mock-up. Okay. Now let's turn here. No, we need more space. Let's keep going. Another. And also, I might as well put the dark pieces back. I don't know what I'm using them for yet. Yeah. There we go. Actually, I know better flat there, right there. Other way. We'll keep it one stud away from the rail. One stud at a time. Be right back when I take a lunch. Oh hi, we're back. It's another day. And hopefully we can get it done today. Yeah, we're back, and I'm just, I got my sheet here. We're ready to continue. First off, we need to make this a bit bigger in case our other project, in case Mount Beanpole and Bowser's Castle are too big. Also, I can cover that. You know what? I think we can do this. Like that. There we go. There we go. I don't know, I'm whispering. There we go. And also, let's start my video. There you can see that. Yeah, you can. Okay, let's get that. Let's get the warp pipe finished. I didn't realize it was not finished, but it needs to be finished. Hey, come on. There we go. There we go. I gotta remember not to whisper. There's no point to whispering. There we go. and I do believe that we cannot fit another. I mean, okay, let's try again. We cannot fit another rail that way, but we can fit another rail this way if we expand. And now the glue's working today, thankfully. These should be a bit more rigid. There we go. Again, I must bring when I shouldn't be. So if you can't hammer me, that's why. There we go. I thought this would be way worse. It's not. It's still flexing, which isn't good. It's a used Goodwill. It's a used Goodwill base plate, so it doesn't matter to me that much. Come on. There we go. Checking to see where the 1x2 goes, and going back and forth with these doesn't really matter, but might look prettier. Come on. Okay, one more hill and then we're done. The hills. I don't think we can do the. I don't think we can do that last rail. Okay. Okay, I guess we're on to the next hill. Let me go over how many greens you have left. Just enough to make one more hill. Fantastic. Thank goodness they have numbers. I don't know where I would be without the numbers. Okay. Working on trying to show you more of when I build. Hopefully you can hear the bricks come together, which that's one of the things I like about people who do Lego videos is when they show, and it just, yeah, it was going well. I don't know why I'm so why my hand skills are not handing today. Oh, come on. Yeah, like I said, my hand skills today are just absolutely terrible. And I don't know why. It's really frustrating. I did it in reverse. And I built the world in reverse. My bad. You're supposed to have, you enter from the canyon on the bottom loop, then you exit the canyon from the top loop. Okay, let's fix it. At least you're on to fix the the rails. Okay, we want just enough for the train. Okay. I did it so well the first time. And you know, my hand, you know, my physical building is not great, so I hope nothing goes horribly wrong with this tray. And that's why I've been fearing the last day or so. There's something going horribly wrong with this tray. Come on. Again, it's the flexing that's the problem, but I just don't have the space. I don't like the flexing, but the flexing has to stay. Oh, fail. Go forward so I don't have to bend over as much. Do we have enough room for another one? Oh, we do indeed. But we don't have enough room for making the bend because each, as you can see with the master plan, with the instructions, they're just a one stud turn. And they go and they put the piece on the other side of, you know, it's a it's like a four-way stop and stop sign. The intersections here, then you put the stop signs there, the stop signs there, you know, and in the canyon you got that way too. Ah man, again the flexing can't do anything about that. Again the whispering can't. I have to remember not to whisper. I'm whispering because I'm so close to the camera. No, this has to go up to the edge. Oh, now it's going nice and easy. I guess I just have to have a little faith in my abilities, which I don't with physical art, including building Legos. Okay. And then which order are the hills? The one that goes straight up is next. Again, try not to whisper. Then the 3 blocks. Then the 3 question mark block one. And then the one on the edge. And then we don't have enough room for my meeting pole. Yeah, my plan is not made. It wasn't mated to these. My plan wasn't mated to these base plates, but that's just the reality until I can set it up on the table. There we go. That might be a fit. That might be enough, but I don't know. Let's move you forward. And you awkwardly in the corner. You move a little bit more. Don't want to block the tracks. You go a little bit over here. And then you go right there. Alright, if that's not enough, we got big problems. And I don't want to space them so you can actually see the bricks, which you can. Very nice. Alright, moving on to Mount Beanpole. And Mount Beanpole, of course, is from Epic Universe in Orlando, the theme park. And this is my interpretation of it in micro scale for our mock-up of Project T. We still got plates left, so we got the plates. Now we just gotta get the browns. So if we put that aside, put that right there. We need 6 yellow pips. Again, that's the real name for that, not the name from the TC games. And then we're not using hollow pips. I think the pips that are hollow are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I give that 6. Let's put it in. It's its own little space. Next up is we already got the green bits. Don't worry about that. At least I think we got all the green bits. All the the green bits, not the dark green or whatever it's called in whatever system it's whatever. I'm going to put the one flag into a star hole. I am using the yellow studs to show us stars. And now we just need probably all of the nougat 2x4s, as you can see. Again, I hope you can hear the noise. Air conditioner is literally right there. I'm not using all the nougat. I don't know what else it will be for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we got the extras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And more. 14. I don't see any more. So that probably was enough. Oh, that's a very weird way of picking it up. But down there, we got no more green bits or green. Okay, we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. Ran out of memory, so I just got myself another SanDisk card that works with this camera. Can record up and can record up to 8 hours instead of the 4 this one can. This is a SanDisk 126 gigabyte. I don't know the specs. It's an Extreme, I believe, and I don't know the specs beyond that. But we had to get these. I don't know if I showed you that I had to get the little stars. Yellow pins for stars. The flagpole, the final star is that white cylinder, and I believe we're now ready to assemble. Yeah, I think we're ready to assemble. Actually, no, we're not, because we gotta pick more bricks because of how I did this. Okay, that was weird. I do have a different angle of my beanpole, I believe. No, I don't. And it looks like the pieces are repeated, so we're good. We're good to build. Oh, this is gonna be a thing. I dread building these bigger builds. All right, I'm examining. Right there. I'm examining the process. And also so with my setup currently right now, I need to worry about battery with this camera. I need to worry about battery overheating. It's a camera, so I can't record 30 minutes like video cameras can. Fortunately, newer cameras don't need to do that. And storage space. Storage space is the easiest because I might get lazy and leave some on there. I could have got 1 terabyte card, but it was $300. I would rather just spend $100 and switch my cards and move files around more. Okay, first off, let's build the outside. That's looking very Mario. Looking very Mario. This is what I was worried about. This is why I wasn't thrilled about building this on camera, but it was fun. But I'm having fun. I'm having fun. And that's the outline of the Mount Beanpole. Okay, it's 3 wide. It's a by 3 brick square. And that should be another 1 by 2. Complete. Okay, we'll worry about the other star in a second. I could have designed this better, but I didn't. I'm looking like Mount Beanpole already. You know, if Mount Beanpole was in Super Mario 64. Yeah, this is why I needed to put on the faceplate, because they're separate pieces. three yellow pips left. Again, I'm whispering for no reason. Let's see if the video's on. Oh yeah. One, two, yeah. Last pip is if it's hollow, it's the wrong one. It's hollow, it's the wrong one. There's the right one. All the rest should be hollow or different. Oh no, therefore Bowser's Castle or right. And I believe that's Mount Beanpole, folks. That is indeed Mount Beanpole, as from Epic Universe, as styled as a world in Super Mario 64. There you go, right there. Now let's place. What happened? I lost the hill. That's not good at all. I don't know what happened. Good thing I cleaned. Ah, come on. Okay, let's back up. Remain. I'll be right back. I also need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Okay, back. Yeah, the last piece was over here. I really need to figure out how this is. Found it. I'm really going to need to figure out how this all goes together better than it is right now. So Mount Beanpole, well, it fits. It just barely fits. But remember, this is just a temporary platform. Oh no, it won't fit. It won't fit. Abandoned ship. It won't fit. No, yeah, not so. Hold on. Okay, there we go. You can't really see very well, can you? But move my hands to the way. We can see it up here. Now that wasn't too bad, now was it? I might need to make it more forward than that. But yeah, it's gonna work. Well, let's put you more right there, put you more right there, you up two. Mount Beanpole now has room to advance. There we go. Please so. Oh, there we go. Again, more Mountain People action. Yeah, that was a waste of paper and steps. I got visual instructions for Bowser's Castle, but it's not great. Hold on. I'm not quite sure what to do with these instructions, to be honest. I mean, they're going to be like, build this a little bit and then done. Well, let's grab these pieces, then we'll grab the pieces for the next step. Next step. 1, 3, 5. That wasn't too hard. 1, 2, 3. Look at it, it's being depleted. Which is good. It's being depleted to models, not the floor. Okay, so we got four light gray plates, which you can't see, and 4. I love seeing this come together from rendering and discussions. It's so good. Now, what I need to remember is I need to have the model face different sides so I can adjust it. I'm pretty sure it's going to take up all of the dark gray stuff, as well as maybe all of the light gray. Oh, also needs the yellow pips, the non-yellow, the non-hole pips. All right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and put these pieces where they need to go, and then I think we're going to first do is pick up the bricks. Alright. Yellow pips. That's hollow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 5. And this should deplete all of our solid pips. One more. Okay, and now we need 2 flag poles for the horns of Bowser's Castle, as well as being the final fight, the final boss of this story. No. Okay, I only see white. I found it. There we go. No, you don't. Saved by the pip. Let's roll that back. Slowly bring it over. My thumb, there's nothing falls. Ah! One escaped in. Oh, we have one nougat. We have a few nougat things left, but Mount Beanball is perfect, so I don't know why. We have a few nougat parts left. I guess that's for something else, I got more than I needed. That's about to fall. That's rum. I need to take a water break here in a second because I'm always dehydrated. I'm on water now because my salt level, because my hands are swelling and my feet are swelling because I was having too much salt of the Powerade. Drinking Powerade every time I, got dehydrated, which, still is better, which still is the solution because water just doesn't hydrate me nearly as well. It's from the sweating, it's from what's causing my dehydration, which I don't know. But yeah, it's not great. I have to drink water every 2 hours or more. I mean, I was drinking Powerade every 2 hours, but like I said, water just doesn't agree with me nearly as well. 35, that's all of them. I'll take a break when I have to cycle the camera, and it's not a video camera. Like you. I think it's been fixed in the newer cameras. I think I said that already in this episode. We'll cut the episodes every section of this build, which I'll upload the Lego Studio file if you're interested. Do look around on it, or build this yourself if you really want to. Out of all the MOCs I have shown you in Lego Studio, the only one that's really, I guess you got the Duval, the Duval plane, you got the Duval World Champion plane, you got the front of the core, which are like the only sets I have which would have more peel outside of, this head. I think that's basically it. No, there's more. Is Feather Castle going to be that big? We will find out. I'm looking for any more. As you can see, we're being depleted. Ah! I wasn't looking. I don't know why I do this to myself, but at least my current setup, is perfectly okay with stuff falling. I mean, I now realize I need to clean up the. Oh. There we go. At least all those are clean a little bit. Okay, we're good. At least I think we're good. Dreaded. Pull this back just to be sure. We are sure. Now you can proceed. Dump it along. Alright, next up is the plates. I believe these were the plates, the dark gray plates or whatever they're called. And the light gray plates, well, I'm not quite sure, but the light gray plates, let's count those. Is it light gray? Yeah, it is light gray. Or is it dark gray because I got dark gray pieces to fit the thing better? I'll keep the light gray for right now. Because it's not like other places we use light gray better. Yeah, I think it's the light gray that it's calling for correctly. Another 2x4 plate in dark gray. Come on. Yeah, getting closer. Up another dark gray 2x4 brick. Actually, let's skip ahead to see if we're gonna need the dark gray things for the Lego Minecraft sets. Oh, this should be up to date. Looking at it, because the Canyon has the 10-bit bits. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it may use one or the other, but I don't see the Minecraft ones using it. Got another dark gray. I think we got all the 1x2 plates. Oh no, we don't. There's one more. Another one. One more over here. So I've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. None right there. There should be one more. And then we can count the dark gray. If there are 8, then we'll use the dark gray. Come on. We're getting depleted. But with all the extra stuff, it's hard. Well, it's got a dark gray 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's more than 8. So maybe a dark gray for something else? Question mark? Or maybe Bowser's Castle's bigger than I thought. Come on. Found it. Yeah, I think the light grays are what we need. I'll still keep the other grays together for right now. Oh, we do we need more? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more dark gray 2x4. There you are. Now it should be really hard because I only have one picture of it in the background. Oh, there were more in the thing I forgot about. We got plenty of these gray and dark gray pieces. Alright, here we go. We're gonna need at least 3 rows of 2x2s up top. 3. Yeah, 2x2 stacked by 2x2. By 2x2, sorry. It's the autism, but anyway. And once we get done with Buzzard's Castle, put it into the world, we'll I'll take a break and get some more chicken. I've been really enjoying that the last few days, with the exception of yesterday and the day before. Alright, same stratagem as the warp pipe, because these, because they still have to go over one stud 8 one stud by 8 stud one stud by 8 stud one stud by 8 stud plate, the rails. Okay, now we use the plate, and then we use the plates. Might as well build the back first, because we can see the back first. Use the light gray, because that's what I can see. Hopefully I don't have extras. If I do, then it'll just be extra detail, And you know what? I might as well keep going. And I'm not, I'm being dehydrated, but not by too much. And this is just the back. Now we need to make the castle. And I didn't add these plates to the castle. That may come into bite us through a model. There we go. Oh, right. It's lopsided. Okay. It's lopsided. Let's choose which. Let's be more accurate. Oh, I have the oh, there's three. So let's do that. I got find my orientation. Let me do that. I remember I can bring up the phone to my hand. Okay. Okay, then we build up one. I see what I'm doing. See what I did. We gotta build the head. I was questioning what I was doing because I can't see the parts of the model I need to see, and I'll be right back. The thing I was doing, I like the camera. I like my Canon over my Galaxy phone, my Samsung Galaxy 23 Ultra, because I can actually see the back of the screen because I've tilted my direction. Very nice. I don't know why. I don't know why Nikon doesn't do the whole flip screen. Only it only flips down, like you're only supposed to use the camera on your knees or standing up. Very weird. Or at belly level or at your eye level. Very, very weird. But Canon does not do that. Canon allows you to flip the screen. Let's add the horns. Or the flags as the horns. With stars on top, because why not? No, that's like for the hard part. I gotta figure out what the front is. Without cheating and looking at the, the model in, Lego Studio. Yeah, I mean, that's falling apart. Yeah, I'm going to have to put it on the base plate fast. It's falling apart. It's not sturdy. It's not up to Lego standards for a real set. Because it's a MOC, it doesn't need to be. Oh yeah, it fits perfectly with the mount being pulled. I mean, it's... There we go. I'm starting to do the front, but I think the front will fit. There we go. Get you good angles of what we have assembled so far. Kind of hard to see because the base plate's so big. I gotta be really careful because it's a non-mills plate base plate. It's just, your regular base plate. Now it's time to build again. Rebuilding again. Oh no. Maybe oh yes? No, I think oh no. Oh no. I know what I did. I remember what I did. If you're following these instructions you wanted, because you wouldn't me. There we go. You do this. Build this in two. Build that. I remember what I have built. You know, that makes me really happy that I'm doing these videos, or this video, because I would not have remembered what we wouldn't have all these discoveries. You know, it wouldn't be nearly as fun if I was building by myself. There we go. That's the front part of the fortifications. Yeah, running out of pieces always makes me nervous. Did I order the right number? Am I doing the right thing? We saw earlier in this video, I did not do the right thing and made the tunnel too big. I'm really enjoying seeing it come to life. Easily the best part about building MOCs and Lego Studio that you intend to build in real life is building them in real life. I am missing I'm missing one dark gray brick. I don't know if anything went over the center because I can't see that with these instructions. Which, by the way, the reason why my instructions are not nearly as nice as before now, with the print of the core is because they changed how the instructions work. I had that piece. And we have plenty. I believe that is completion. I am confusing. I am no longer confusing. And then that is Super Mario World. That is the Super Mario World as part of Project T completed. Well, not yet. Here it is as complete as I think I can do with Bowser's Castle. Make sure it didn't too badly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. That is Super Mario World and Project T, my mock of Project T completed. Oh yeah, look at it. It's glorious, isn't it? I don't think I showed you I don't think maybe I did. I think I did show you the Lego Studio version. If not, I'll have to make a video showing that when I go over the plans for the real life version of this. We are completed. I don't know what to do with it now, but I'm glad it all worked out. And here is our train for scale. Let me try to show more of the front than I've done in the instructions. And I know you can't see it too well. Actually, I've been showing you the Lego Studio model the whole time. Why did that fall? Oh, it fell off because this bit spent. Right here, that's spin. That's why. We must resort to desperate measures and just move it to right there, so we avoid any more catastrophes. Let me get to match the plans in. So glorious. And it's done. I now take a break, especially with all these pieces being depleted. And now take a break and then we can move on to the canyon. Maybe I'll upload this in between. Who knows? Because there's a lot of work to do still. But we got the Mario World done. We got Big Boy done. And then next up is the canyon with the NATO forces and we're in the Red and Blues. And after that is finishing. In order to finish my Project T MOC or Project T in micro scale, we will finish. We need to do the Minecraft world with the portals. It looks so good in person. I did a good job. I did a good job. Everyone clap. Everyone clap. I did a good job. Pat on the back if you can see it. On the back if you can see it. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can. I don't know. Alright. Let's now time to take a break. Eat some chicken from the mall. Yeah, by the way, chicken from the mall is Sakura, I think. As well, sweets from the mall, Saburo. But anyway. Alright, that is true. Thanks for watching. We do appreciate watching this very long video. It means a lot to me. We'll also be on featuring stuff in the description, such as various ways for the channel, Twitter space, for the channels while watching these videos, and each cutter and engaging the content you produce and make sure your friends list you. I need to put this on the shelf, but the shelves are full. I will figure that out in a little bit. One thing I can figure out right now is capping this. I don't know what to do with the pieces that are in there, because we're going to need to move them. I guess just keep them in there for now. Lock it. Put you on top. Put you over here. And sign off. Alright, that is Phil. Thanks for watching. And I do like the new setup. I got, my sheet because I need it for comfort. Takes the edge off. And all my autoimmune diseases causing fire in my body really doesn't help. As well as my autism being autism. And over there listening to a video while doing this is very nice. Anyway, that is Phil. Thanks for watching. And see you in a second.